Hello and welcome everybody, Farmer Donkey here. We are on our New Hope Pioneer Challenge. This is going to be episode 13 for us. And well, today is the day that we finally get to sell some of our milk. So we do have to make a few trips back and forth between our cow pen and our main farm, because the only place to sell milk is our little market. Definitely an interesting thing, but yeah, apparently there is no other sell point on this map for just straight milk. So I think what we're going to have to do is probably invest in a dairy of sorts and make different products in order to sell them that way. We have about 11,000 gallons worth of milk to sell from our cows, and then we have a pallet of milk from our goats that is at its top price today as well. So that is what we are going to be looking and selling. We also need to spray fertilizer on our grass and our barley fields, so we will be doing that as well. But let's see how much we get for one trailer load of milk. All right, a little over 5,000. That's not a bad deal. And let's go ahead and grab this pallet here. Alright, so it looks like we make quite a bit more on goat milk than we do cow milk, which isn't bad at all. But yeah, so I'm gonna make a few trips back and forth here and get the milk sold, and then we can go ahead and jump into our spraying fertilizer down on the fields. But I will catch up to you guys once I have sold all the milk, so we will see y'all then. So I actually went ahead and put down a small dairy for us. That way we can make a little bit more out of our milk. And so I didn't take any loads back to sell after that first one, but what I did do was plop down the dairy, and then we will be putting our milk products in there from now on. We did go ahead and activate doing just bottled milk for now. And then we will definitely be looking to see what we can make after that. But, so we are going to go ahead and drive back up to the farm. I don't know how much liquid fertilizer we have. We might end up having to come back down to the shop and get some here shortly, but we should at least have enough to do our grass field, and then we will take a look to see how much we're going to need for our big old barley field. Alright, so we should almost nearly be close to the farm. I do think that throwing down that production is going to help us make a little bit more money. I know it did hit our profits pretty hard right there. But it should pay for itself over the next year or so. And we might end up upgrading to an actual dairy eventually, rather than just working out of a shed. Alright. Get that put down. Excuse me. Sorry about that. And is this liquid fertilizer or is this herbicide? That is herbicide. Okay. So yeah, we should definitely still have enough to go ahead and spray our grass field. And then we might still end up having to we might still end up having to run back to the shop and buy some more I can't speak, fertilizer. But what do we have planned coming forward in the next few episodes of the series? I know, I believe it is April. Sorry. In April, we want to plant our lavender. Into our field up there and see what kind of crop that really is. I know it says that you can harvest it with the regular harvester, but I am not sure exactly what that is going to look like. So we will have to look at that a little bit closer. But we should just about be done with this field. And then we will go and spray the field up and over the hill over there for our barley. So let's see. let's take a look. Awesome, awesome. Looks like we are almost done spraying this field. So we will end up running over to field 11 as soon as we are done spraying. Alright, that looks like that's about it. And I think what we will do is jump into a quick time lapse, and yeah, then we'll get that going as soon as we get up there. So we will see you guys once we are done with the time lapse.
Farmer Donkey plows the field under the blazing sun. Farmer Donkey sows the seeds all night long just to get it done. Come along the herd of cows, come along the sheep. Farmers work day and night and hardly ever sleep. Sunshine work all day, rain or shine, they bale that hay. Sunshine work all day, rain or shine, they bale that hay. Farmer Donkey does his chores and plows and sows some more, feeding all the cows and sheep and cleaning out the stalls. Come along the herd of cows, come along the sheep. Farmers work day and night and hardly ever sleep. Sunshine work all day, rain or shine, they bale that hay. Sunshine work all day, rain or shine, they bale that hay. Come along the herd of cows, come along the sheep. Farmers work day and night and hardly ever sleep. Sunshine work all day, rain or shine, they bale that hay. Sunshine work all day, rain or shine, they bale that hay.
Just finishing up the here. That didn't take nearly as long as I expected it to, which, I mean, is a good thing. But, yeah, we needed to make sure we are fertilizing our fields. Alright. Get this all folded up and get this tucked away. We did end up having to run down to the store and grabbing a couple pallets of fertilizer. Which isn't a bad thing. We did get everything, for the most part, sprayed. Which is very good, but we are running a little low on our money as well, so we will have to address that. But now that everything is fertilized, I think next month we will mow again, and that'll be the last cut of the year. No, I don't want to sell my liquid fertilizer. I want to park my sprayer. But yeah, as I was saying, next month I believe is another baling month. Actually, hold on. Okay, so we can mulch our mustard field. And then we will want to there's our mower, or mulcher. Oh, there it is. Okay. And this shouldn't take too terribly long for us to mulch. I think the longest part really is going to be switching it to the mulcher. As far as individual sections of it goes. Give me a second, let me get that. Okay, there we go. Turn on my steering assist real quick. But yeah, so we are gonna mulch this field real quick. Yeah. Ooh. Over. Okay. Yeah, that's not too terribly bad. But yeah, so next month we will be mowing our grass, and then I think we have next month is the month for selling our eggs. So we will be looking into selling those. And then as far as what we need to do for money, I think some of our lumber products are still fairly decent products, so price-wise. let's see. Let's take a look at our time-saving logistics. Okay, it looks like our planks, long, and prefab walls, as well as our wood beams, are still great. And then we can also, yeah, I believe it is next month. Yeah, next month for our eggs. Oh. I guess that's what I get for distracted driving. Honestly surprised it let me go that far. Because I don't think we own that land. But hey, mistakes happen. We will just have to apologize. To our neighbor, if we ever do meet the neighbor. So I was also thinking about whether or not we should go ahead and plant a cover crop such as the oilseed radish. I know we can't plant it next month, so it would be something that we would have to do this month. But yeah, so I think we will go ahead and do that. It'll give us a fertilizer state, and then also if we get it planted this month, we should get a bonus come February time frame just for planting it down, which ultimately should cover the seeds at least. And so that way we would be getting a little bit of fertilizer for free, really. As long as the little subsidy there covers how much we spend on seeds, I think you could honestly do that a little bit more often if we do plan on replanting with a spring crop on this field. I don't know why I have the lights on. But I think we will go ahead and finish this up off camera and get this field planted and rolled, and then we will catch back up with you once we have done that. So yeah, we will see you guys then. Okay, so we finished seeding and rolling our field with the oilseed radish. And yeah, not too bad. Got it all rolled out and ready to go. Whoa. Okay. Backing up is not a strong suit for this roller. Alright. Too far, too far. Get right there. Okay. And Looks like we have a few more pallets of flour. But I do want to go ahead and grab these and get them sold real quick. It looks like our pallets fell over right there. No big deal. We'll probably get those picked up in between episodes. Make them look all nice and pretty. But I don't want to let you guys sit there and watch me struggle to use the forklift. Although, I guess it's a front loader, but yeah. The forks. I don't have all the skills like a few of our farming buddies. But we get the job done. I think this will definitely get us back to where we aren't hurting too bad for money again. After making that major purchase today. Alright. Sorry about that. It looks like we have another pallet of planks. No, that's beams. Right? Oh, it is planks. Okay. I was right the first time. Oh. Just one more quick check and see. Okay, it doesn't look like there's any more, so that'll be good for us. And I think what we sell our eggs next month. Wrong tab. There we go. Sorry about that. Oh, man. Alright, yeah, it looks like we sell our eggs next month, and then we will sell our mustard in December. So, looks like we have products to sell all throughout the winter. And so that'll be great for us. But I think that is where we're going to go ahead and call this episode. I appreciate you all for watching. If you've made it this far, please smash that like button for me and consider subscribing. And then check out the list of content creators that are also doing this challenge. They're doing some good stuff on their channels. So yeah, until next time, peace.